You're watching David Graham Sports Reporter.
When every second counts, count on Vital Care MedTrans. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. So when you call 911, ask for the best.
Wait a minute, are you Vital Care?
Yes, we are.
Good.
State-of-the-art equipment and a well-trained staff who stand ready to respond to your call. That's Vital Care MedTrans, when nothing but the best will do.
The doctor said it's healed. Said something's happened to you. She said, I just wanted you to tell me that, doctor. I wanted you to tell me something happened. I already knew it.
Going to be an old-fashioned camp meeting at Calvary Worship Center behind Murphy's Gas on Jacksboro Pike, starting November the 6th, 7th, and 8th at 7 p.m. each night. It will be conducted by Brother Landon Sexton of Kentucky, and everyone is invited to attend.
Let's get in this camp meeting. 6th, 7th, and 8th of November, right here in La Follette, Tennessee.
That's camp meeting at Calvary Worship Center behind Murphy's Gas on Jacksboro Pike. Middle school basketball is gearing up as La Follette Middle School and Johnny Cox hosted the first annual La Follette Middle School Jamboree Monday night at La Follette Middle School. It was La Follette Middle School, Jacksboro Middle School, Huntsville, Fairview, Soldiers Memorial, and H.Y. Livesey. They all came to play. It was as sloppy as you could get. You could tell they were not ready for the season just yet. But Johnny Cox said it was a good way for the teams to get some real game action before the season starts up. Now, they only played 2 quarters per team, both boys and girls teams. A good crowd showed up for all the games. Soldiers Memorial played Fairview, Jacksboro Middle School played Huntsville, and La Follette Middle School played H.Y. Livesey. The only team that looked pretty good was the Lady Owls in their game. They took care of business as they beat down H.Y. Livesey 38-10. The boys' game wasn't much. The Owls had shots, but they didn't fall, and they lost to H.Y. 29-20. Jacksboro Middle School girls and boys played Huntsville earlier. Now, the girls lost 35-28, but the boys won a game that they really should not have won. Really, matter of fact, nobody should have won this game. It was ugly. Jacksboro Middle School won 9-7. Now, they were down 5-0 for most of the first half, I should say. But they came roaring back to win and played good enough defense. Richard Comer is the new head coach for the boys team down there. He told me after the game, he said, we're just a bunch of football players playing basketball, David. He just wants the young men to have fun, but I know they want to win as well. Nathan Asher will be his assistant this year for the Eagles. Now, they're young, as I said, but they will get better. They'll have to, because this is a tough district with Jefferson, Robertsville, and likes like that. You better get good or you'll get beat. They played Tuesday night at home against Wynn. Now, we weren't able to get down there as we went to cover some elementary school basketball. La Follette Elementary was at White Oak. Jacksboro was at Jellicoe, but we went down to see our friends at Christian Academy as they took on Valley View. In the ladies' game, Starla Berry has a very young team, and it showed against a much more experienced team in the Lady Bobcats of Valley View. We'll just say the Lady Bobcats won. Macy Caldwell was out for the Lady Warriors, and that really hurt the team. She has a sprained wrist, and she hopes she's going to be back pretty soon, because they really need her ball handling in the lineup. Leading the way for the Lady Bobcats was Gillum with 13 points. Mayfield and Brock had 6. For the Lady Warriors, they were led by Gina Eisber, who had 6, but none of the other girls could get going. In the boys' game, it was just the opposite. Replacing the coach, Vic King, was Dusty Paul, who is trying to hold the fort down, keep the boys playing hard, and they really did Tuesday night, led by Will Paul, who had something like the first 10 points scored in the game. He wound up with a whopping 23 points. He had 19 points in the first quarter alone, only 4 in the second. And Dusty Paul put in a lot of subs from that point on. Parker Troutman added a whopping 15 points in the winning effort. Dalton Brown dropped in 6. Now, Devin Jones and Caleb Minoy had 6 for the Bobcats. Maddox Richardson and Will Lester added 2 for those very young Bobcats. Now, here's a light schedule for Thursday in elementary school basketball. Jellicoe has a bye, Elk Valley is at White Oak, and Wynn will be at Christian Academy. Now, that's all they've got on the schedule. But we'll be at El Hope Dossett Stadium as the Cougars close out their regular season and get ready for the playoffs. Now, we'll have an interview with Coach Justin Price on the next sports report for you. Have you been down to K Treats across from Jacksboro Middle School yet? They're open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 9 to 5 p.m. They not only have a large selection of hot, fresh donuts, but also ice cream. They also serve lunch as well. Made fresh sandwiches, hot dogs, nachos, and soup of the day. You can call them at 423-201-9431. That's K Treats across from Jacksboro Middle School. Get on down there. Lily loves the diner on Jacksboro Pike, and it's no wonder with all the goodies they have down there. Not to mention the great home cooking. Not surprising, they're voted Campbell County's best again for 2014. Open Monday through Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Thursday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Also open Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now serving breakfast on Saturdays, 8 to 11 a.m. And it's all you can eat specials Thursday through Saturday.
Welcome to the diner, where you'll find all your favorite foods.
Come by and see Amanda or Linda at the diner on Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-4708. Want to remind you once again, Campbell County Middle School Fishing Team will hold their second event November the 8th. The event will be at the Well Springs Ramp at the Graveyard of the Valley. All middle school teams, Follett Middle School, Jacksboro Middle School, and Jellicoe teams need to be there by 6:45 a.m. God, that's early. But that's to register. Now, we'll try to get up there and bring back a full report, and maybe something like 3-ish or something like that. And hopefully some of these kids will bring in some supper, as I said the other day. Now, we want to remind you, we're going to have a complete rundown on the district play this Friday night. There's a few games left for the District 3A, and we'll have a rundown of that, especially the one Oak Ridge at Anderson County. You know, it's come down to this. Oak Ridge wins, they finish on top, and they finish undefeated. But Anderson County has something to say about that, and they want to tie with Oak Ridge, and they want to take the district crown. We'll see. We're going to have a complete rundown on Friday's sports report and have one last look at, probably next to last look at the district standings. Want to remind you to go see our friends down there at K Treats. That's across from Jacksboro Middle School. They have some of the freshest, greatest, it's fantastic donuts down there. And man, I want to tell you something, folks. I drink decaffeinated coffee, and they made me a cup of the best coffee I think I've ever drunk. So go down and see the gang at K Treats. That's in the McDowell building across from Jacksboro Middle School. And go get you some hot, fresh donuts. And they also serve lunch as well. They got sandwiches and soups and all that good stuff. Alrighty, that's a real quick look at today's sports. I thank you guys for being with us. You guys stay tuned. There's a lot more to come right here on WLAF.